Hello, I'm Batuhan. My department is computer engineering. In this video, I'm going to talk about my engineering project. Title of my project is Automatic Attendance System Using Face Recognition, and my advisor is PeriGüneş. First of all, I would like to emphasize the purpose of the project. By using face recognition at attendance systems allows us to save our time. Since the time is one of the most precious things, we need to know and realize its importance, right? We should be aware of that time has no compensation. When the world starts to do everything in digital transformation and big data, to be able to keep pace with the world, I decided to do this project even though it can be late for us. Let me explain my project from the perspective of my code, okay? And let me show my desktop. Let me open my project folder, okay? Here. Let's start from main.py, okay? Okay. As you can see, I have two buttons over here, okay? One of them is login, and the other one is register. I have two main scenario. One is starts with login button, and the other one starts with register, okay? Let's start with login, okay? Once I click the login page, I'm going to the login page.py, okay? As we can see, I have two labels, two text fields, one submit button, and I have one back button. With the help of back button, I'm going to the main.py, okay? So username label, password label, username text field, password text field, okay? I have two variables over here, string type, and to be able to log in the system, I'm using MySQL, okay? In advisor database, I have advisors table and I have head of dev table. To be able to log in the system, I'm using advisors table. Let's see. Let me explain from code. So, username and password. And if the username and password here, if I leave one field empty, there's a message, all fields are required. Let's see. A, empty, submit, all fields are required. And I am doing a database connection over here. Okay. And then here, if actually, let's say like this, the username and password information from database compared with the username and password that user entered here. Okay, if there is no match like this, A and B, no username, no B password. Okay, and if I click submit, invalid username and password, it says from here. If the record is none, means if there's no match. Otherwise, if there's match, let's say, let's put Berkin over here, Berkin, and then capital B, welcome, okay? It says welcome. So, and then it redirects me to the decide page. As you can see, it's a simple page, just one button over here, and I'm just controlling and checking here if the user or person or students, let's say, the the uh, who recognized by the system is ready or not. Just I'm controlling, checking here if the users are ready or not. Once the click to take attendance, face recognition.py will be the screen and it's recognized. Okay, but let me say first this. I'm using OBS to record this video and also uses my camera. And of course, since my project is about face recognition, it also uses my camera. If they work at the same time, the program crashes. So I'm gonna disable my OBS and then I'm gonna click the button. Okay. Let me, okay, let's see. And then I'm gonna explain the face recognition.py. Like, yes. I have name, I have emotion, and I have confidence parameter. If this value is close to 0, it means perfect match. Okay, let me close this. So, okay, let's see. Okay, face recognition.py. Now I can enable my camera. Close this. Yes. I have imports over here. I am using TensorFlow for emotion detection. It uses GPU. So face classifier. Let me say first this. I am using higher cascade classifier to detect faces. I am using LBPH for recognizing faces. And I am using CNN to detect emotions. Okay. And I have this file over here. And I have this file over here. And I have emotions labels: angry, disgust, fear, happy, neutral, sad, and surprise. Okay. These two parameters are used for detecting, or let's say determining the time and day. Okay. I have trainer YML is over here. The trained values with the help of dataset and LBPH combined, it's stored here. Okay. These are my, this file is trained YML and it reads it from the system and it uses. And I have ID parameter over here. ID means if, let's say, I have 25 students that take in this class, so my ID is 25, okay? But in my case, I have 4 person. I have Gamze, my sister, Meral, my mother, Ercan, my father, and Batuhan is me. And I have in these names are listed in names. Okay. Setting videos and with the configuration, and then okay. Yes, we have confidence over here. If the confidence is less than 100, my process is goes. Okay. Let's say names ID. Let's say names ID. Um, my ID is 4, as you can see, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If let's say names 4, and I mean this value is equals but 1, so it makes ID equal but 1. The new ID becomes but 1. Okay, so in here I'm able to insert it to the Excel file as name. Okay, I am drawing rectangle here. I am doing emotion detection here, and then with the help of the image to array, it's important. I mean, so these two lines allows me to use current time as time. I mean the exact time like this, and then day like this. Okay. So I am inserting all these parameter, which is name, time, day, and emotion, to the Excel file named attendance list. Okay. If the face, I mean the confidence is not less than 100, what's happened? It says unknown. Let's see this. I'm gonna show. Okay, let me disable this first. Okay, let me run. Okay, waiting. Yes. Two of my friends, as we can see, it says unknown. And the confidence values are minus, as you can see. So, okay, it works like this. And let me explain this emotion model H5. I said that I use CNN, right? So we cannot see that the training part here. I did it here because, okay, let me close this folder first and let me open that. Open folder, desktop, CNN. Okay. I've used dataset from Kaggle. Okay. And in this dataset, I have train and validation folder. And I have 7 labels, which are angry, disgust, fear, happy, neutral, sad, and surprise, like my face recognition .py file. And I have some photos over here according to this label. And let's see our main.py, okay? I have path over here, and I am checking this label if it's everything is okay or not. And I have train and validation. Train for training set, validation for test set, and this is our CNN, our layers, and our activations, our dropouts, everything is here. And I have early stopping here with the help of values, val underline loss, and I have epochs, and I'm saving the model. Epochs takes too long time, so I'm gonna show its screenshots over here. Epochs, yes, I have screenshots. I have epochs, and my accuracy is 61. Seems bad, but it's okay to detect emotions, okay? And my CNN part is here. So let me go our open folder. Yes, my original project. Yes, here. Okay. Normally, the login scenario works like this. The user logs in and it he or she clicks the button that I'm ready to take attendance, and attendance is taken. And I'm inserting to the Excel file here, like name, time, day, and emotion. And the time shows the exact time that the person recognized, okay? And let's see our second scenario, okay? Second main scenario, let's say, the register part. Once the user clicks register, there's an information message over here. To register, person who attempts needs authority. And this authority only in depth of head of depth. Okay. Just this person has authority. Okay. Let's log in. Username. Let's say. Okay. And then head. Let's press submit. It says welcome. And I am in registration page here. Not here. Register. Yes. Here. I have 5 labels, 5 text field, and 1 submit button. And the information that this field are filled. Let me open my camera first. Okay. If I entered information here, and the system directly takes this information to inserting the table of advisors over here. Okay. Okay. Over here. Let's do this. Um, let me add someone. Let's say A, B, computer engineering and username is, let's say, ABPA, let's say. Once I click submit, it asks me to log in again, but let me check our table over here. AB computer engineering ABPA. Okay, everything's okay. And this scenario works like this, but the person may wonder how this dataset created. Okay. To be able to show that, let me delete my photos from here, from dataset, because I don't have anyone in home right now. I mean, to be added. And for the dataset, as I mentioned before, my sister, my mother, my dad, and mines. I delete them. Okay. Now let me start from first disable the camera. Let me start from face page dataset. Okay. Enter ID. If I enter 4 here, because I have already mentioned that I am 4 here in this list, so it's gonna save as user.4.1234 until it says 30. Okay. For I'm gonna once I press submit, it's gonna take photos, so I won't be able to talk. Okay. Okay. Now he's gonna recognize me. So just after adding the photos from dataset, the program goes to training part. Once the training part is done, then the recognition part is coming. Okay. As you can see, my name, my emotion, and my confidence. Okay. And let's say it was like 28, 40, or 80, right? Let's check our Excel file then. Um, Now, yes, like as you can see, 28, 47. The exact time that it's recognized first. Just inserting here, okay? Okay, I think I mentioned everything. So I have readme file, readme.txt file here that explains how the system, how the program works. And I have already mentioned this. So I think everything's okay. Okay, let me open my camera. I think it's okay. Okay, now I've tried to explain how the project works. Thanks for attention. Have a nice day.